to know these people that are making such a great living that they don't have to work a regular job strictly off those. I want to know. I haven't seen it yet. It's not working. Because if this was aimed to me, I work. There it is. There's one. Now we just need two more.
To some extent, the right thing to do, which is care about what everyone negative about. Why would I give two shits about the vast majority of them staring at me? What's funny is during this whole thing, this whole documentary thing, like people keep saying, "Oh, you guys don't like it."
Oh my God! Now he doesn't know who Muda is. Oh lordy! Oh Lord! Not the goal that offered for 5K that you've been bragging about 5K that they offered. Now you don't know who he is. Oh, okay, gotcha. Now you don't know. Yeah, it makes sense. Oh, you are cap. Where's my book, man? There was a name, not that.
Oh, it's that guy somewhere. I literally don't know who that is. Apparently, this
Makes
guy is
sense.
tweeting at me. I literally don't know who the fuck it is.
You're right.
I know. Apparently, the voter side infamous guy who doesn't like me. I don't know that. I don't know
Yeah, I know you know.
I've built an entire community based around this stuff. And I don't even know who this is. I have no idea.
Muda's definitely part of the community. Yeah, he bases his whole channel off YouTube. He doesn't do like tags. He didn't just make a huge video on Mama Bags. No. It's basically, it's all solely on YouTube. So, yeah, that's a fact. No, that is so ordinary gamers. All so ordinary distractors. That's what they're called now.
Right? When that guy contacted me last year, $5,000 for an interview. Right?
Oh, now you know who he is. Wow, that changed quick. Whoa. You didn't know who he was 2 seconds ago, but now you know who he is. Oh, okay. Son!
Message him back. I said, I don't want your money. Go donate it somewhere. That's what you want to do. I'll have the interview. But that's not the instructions. So I already answered. Anything else?
And right there, that part, I'll have an interview with you. He knows who he is. He knows he has a big platform. But now he's going to act like he doesn't. Because if I was to email him right now and say I'll do an interview with you, I bet he won't respond. Once he sees it, he ain't going to respond to me.
It's not that. Again, I don't understand.
All cap. What are you talking about, bro?
Like,
Video, did he make a whole video about you, bro? He might have mentioned you in passing or on the podcast. He's not making videos about you. What are you talking about, bro? Shut up. That's a fact.
I wanted to hear what was
It's the same reaction to the side scrollers, bro. It's the same reaction to anything that involves human contact. It's the same. They do the same thing. They say don't do it because you've trained them to be afraid. It's the same thing, bro.
right? And I mean, in general, there were two big reactions. The first reaction,
It'd always be only two. Either do it or don't. Isn't that like the only two options? No, whatever. Go.
their reaction was,
That's not true. Oh my God. I don't think it's gonna work for me. I need this face now. Somebody, mods, help me. Please, help me, please. I need this one. This is disgusting. Please, help me. That's really good. Keep up with that shit. I see you guys been getting into with DSP. There's a lot going on with that. My dog. A lot of detractors were saying that they don't even care if it doesn't get made. A lot of them thought it wasn't going to be made at all. So I don't know what you're talking about. Everyone was rejoicing. Now buddy, aren't you making videos for content for other people? Wouldn't this be for other people essentially? Like, I don't understand.
Content built for you, right? They were going to take every little possible thing out of this documentary, microanalyze it, conspiracy theories about it. So even now, with right? So this was just going to extrapolate their ability to talk shit and give them exactly what they're looking for. Okay? Now, of course, this documentary is not just about them in general, because this documentary is this was going to give no necessarily all of those truths. But I've heard likely in a negative light to finally get an honest take on the documentary. Something positive. It was going to be positive and the truth about my life in it, but also it's going to have all the negative stuff. And finally, it has that stuff to apologize.
Fessed up for all of them, man. All the mistakes you fessed up for. Oh, okay. Dog, whoever was neutral saw your side scrollers interview and they're no longer neutral. That was such a terrible outing for you, a showing of you not answering any questions, spinning around questions, answering them terribly, not really like trying to talk your way out of them. That was your time to show the neutral people that it's not all bad with you and you failed miserably. So this doc, you don't think of anybody on the internet besides your Dentitos that will ever look at you as like anything positive ever again. That was your chance and you squandered it. You should have just went through with the doc. What's the worst that was going to happen? Everybody knows that you said you had mock Holocaust, you were racist, you said sexual things. It's not, I don't even care about that. It's just very cringy. I mean, that's really all I can really say about that. It's not affecting me at all. What else could be said about you at this point? Nobody cares about showing your mom. I don't care about showing your dad. Oh, I don't want to say no. I'm going to talk about me. I don't care if you showed your mom. That wasn't going to change my thoughts on you. You showed your dad. I don't care about that, bro. You showed dad with the bubblegum job. I don't care about none of that. None of that was going to happen. I want to see if you're really spending that money on WWE champions. I want to see the paperwork, dog. I'm trying to see the black and white. That's all I want to see. That's all I ever wanted to see. That's it. That's all. I don't even. She do have a bubblegum jar. You ever see her talk? Double JP, that's a good guess. And why do you protect that? That's another. Microwave. I want to see the rematch between Jaha. Well, not really a rematch, but I want to see the actual fight go down between Jaha and Phil. That's what I want to see.
Shit like that.
I want to see that go down.
Phil's some lazy, fat, middle-aged dude with chipped crumbs all over his shirt.
Oh, this was a good fight. This was a good fight.
Likely in a negative light, because of the to finally get an honest take on the documentary is not going to be something positive about my life. Negative stuff. That stuff can be apologized. had no change, but it just resonates with me, and you never hear about something that I did that was good.
What would be something he has done good? Like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to be detracting. Okay, I want to be honest. Tell me one thing he has done good in the last year. Let's say the last year. You know what? Let's widen up the spectrum. Let's say the last 5 years. What is one thing that he has done that was good? I'm not capping when I say I can't think of anything. Dr. Solskjaer. Okay. I'm not. Went to the dump. Yeah, right, Jake. That's what I want. I want neutral. Think about. I don't care. Like, even if you laughed at it, tell me something that was good. Keeps going. That's good. That's good. Still canceled. Oh, you told him to not talk. A lot of new track just came out. Yeah, that's good. I don't think he'll think of that. I really can't think of one. I can't think of anything that he has done that he could ever remotely say was positive. I mean, it's not gonna be. You feel me? I skipped yours. What are you talking about? You said something? What did you do good? Oh, he has unironically gotten me to stop raging as hard. Oh, when you smoked them. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. We gotta show love to that. We gotta show love to that, too.
But everyone will hear about something that I did that was bad, right? So, you know,
Tested positive. Yeah.
I knew that a lot of people had a crazy bad opinion. Maybe this documentary was kind of neutral.
You know, that's a good thing. I mean, he taught you not to rage so much. That's good. That's good.
To see both sides and make a judgment for themselves. I would hope that if someone who was neutral saw the truth of the matter, who I really am, who I really do the work day, which is not an easy day. It's not sit back and be lazy day kind of a day. I'm a workhorse. You know, I'm here 6 days a week full time, busting my butt, putting out content. I got a whole real life behind the scenes. You know,
I love this.
maintaining a household.
That's it.
Doing all the normal things that anyone can do. Plus,
Yeah.
6 days a week. Crazy.
Pretty crazy, he says. He's a workhorse. But he's got a household and family. A cat. That's what he's got. He works 6 days a week full time. Guess what, kids? So do we. Uh-oh. Got a visitor. Got a visitor. What's cracking, cat? What's up, bird visitor? You're just gonna stand in my way like that. You ain't gonna let me do my job, dog. You ain't gonna let me do my job, kitty. You're not the only one that does this, brother. You're not the only one. Right? I work a full-time job. I do this 6 days a week as well. Sometimes we just went on a 12-day run, or 11-day run straight. Got 3 kids, wife. I got a cat too. Hey, what are you talking about? You ain't the only one that works, Pimp. Stop acting like you're the only one. Everyone does a lot. Everyone's got a lot going on. Everybody does.
You know, and let people know that.
He chillin'. Bird chillin'.
That's crazy. For sure. Leah sits around and listens about. Maybe there are content creators out there like that. In fact, I hate to say it, I think that there means other people they call themselves out. They think I'm them, but I'm not even close enough to being them. That could be further proof. If I look anything like them, right?
You don't have to look like them to be a locale, bro. Let's not start going down that road. Oh, I don't look because I'm not super obese like them. No, but you beg like them, you flip out like them, you have a bad reputation like them. You are just like them. And you said you have pectoral. You have saggy pectoral muscles. So I don't even know how that's possible. You are like them. Just like them.
Do I act like them?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
But I still get in with them, and that's unfair. So maybe this would have been a chance to actually get the real me out there, right? And in fact, I know for a fact that there are certain parts of the probably in a negative light, but at the same time, they're kind of fascinated. They want to know the real story. They were invested. They wanted to know.
That's a sick fit, Ice Marbles. A Zelda jammies with the button up. Oh, Lord. That's a sick fit. Real Paulson, thank you for the 250 pence. ESPN Cat kept a lot of DoorDash drivers busy. That's a big Fendi. I like that. And Renat was popping 199 cat reveal. Pretend this is a $2,000 car. I got you, brother.
Got it, Marco.
Definitely, man. Appreciate it.
Wanted this documentary to happen, right? And that's really who I felt the target audience was. The target audience is my fans. You guys already know me. So why would you care about this documentary? It's definitely not made for my haters. They're gonna hate on me no matter what, right? It's really for this third neutral group. That's who the documentary was really for. Okay? The problem was, undoubtedly, the other reaction that I heard to my announcement of the documentary, and that was basically my biggest, longest time supporters, fans, viewers, and family members, who I all spoke with about it. And essentially, the overwhelming response that I got from them was, alright? And there was all different reasons, okay?
What are the reasons?
The biggest reason that everyone really feels the potential is the fact that every time that I have tried to get representation,
Okay, at some point, if this is always happening, you should probably look inward instead of outward, okay? At some point, you have to look and say, yeah, maybe it's my fault. Maybe it's nobody else's fault but mine. Have you ever thought of that? Because if it's happening all the time, and it's happening with different people, what's the common denominator in this problem? Nope, can't be my fault.
Shit like that.
It's everybody else's. I did everything correct. Always.
right? Or am I getting betrayed? And again, my fans are horrific. They don't need this. And I am happy where I am with my business. I'm making a living. I'm having a good time, right? It's not like I'm in any kind of dire straits or anything like that. I mean, there's ups and downs. Right now, I'm in a downward trend.
Oh, it's always ups and downs.
Ad revenue on YouTube is abysmally bad. It's gone. And now I've actually been negatively affected by fake memberships here on YouTube. This weekend.
The Vippin abuse. The Vippins, man. You better stop Vippin it.
And now I'm looking every day at my income, and my channel income is now way down in January. Now I gotta try to figure out some way to make that up, you know? That's the thing. I'm at a level where I'm good, but there are fluctuations. I don't have full money, like a lot of people say, oh, no, whatever I want.
You had it, you squandered it. You decided to spend it on figurines in a house you couldn't afford. You had all that. You decided to pay for a condo you weren't living in. You had that money. You squandered it. So yeah, now you're in beg mode 24/7. You had all of the luxury. You had the money. You're talking about making 18 grand a month. Are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? And you squandered that opportunity. You squandered it. Because you had to have everything. You squandered it because other people were clipping you, making things like you don't play, and you lost your mind about it. You had to have it all. You couldn't just have your 18K, wasn't enough. No, they're taking my content. I need that money too. So let me go after that money too. You're a loser. Like you are a loser.
But I'm okay with where I am. You know what I mean? Like, I'm happy with where I am. I don't need to blow up. That's what I mean. It's
Terrible spending habits of Visa. Remember when me and James and Lester we were watching that one, I think it was Super Crazy put that video out, and they were going through all the spending for the, it was just, I mean, even as of late, like, in the the last couple of years, that spending was incredible. Like, dog.
Documentary isn't like they used to be now.
It should be.
And essentially their reaction is, we like things how they are right now. Okay? And I like where I am right now. I like where I am right now. I don't want to risk that and ruin it. And that's the feedback that I got from my audience. Is right now, all the trauma of last year has been poured out. Correct? And because of that, we don't want that trauma to happen. So please don't make it. Right? This documentary seems like the next drama thing. You know, after the bullshit interview, after the harassment on Team Star and all that shit last year, now this is my
I want you to take a moment. Look what you're calling harassment. A man hits you up saying, I have a $50,000 opportunity for you. You don't answer. DM, don't answer. He tweets it out. You answer him then, because you saw the price tag. So you respond to him. He's getting the call. It's made it very difficult to just talk to him on the phone. He has to catch these little windows. Then he says he called you when you were off stream, you weren't answering. Then you said, no, I didn't. Then he said, no, you really did. I called you a bunch of times. You said, no, you didn't. You only called me once. And they questioned you about it. You sure it was only once? Well, maybe if it was no more than 3 times. Or it was no more than twice. Well, right there, you just lied. So now I'm kind of believing that he did call you a bunch of times. So that was harassment? And then you turned it down because of that. And he got at you about it. That's what you consider harassment? Getting a $50,000 opportunity is harassment? Team? Big screen gang. Please come and harass me. Harass me all day long if you want. If that's the type of harassment you're giving up, team, I'll take that harassment any day. Please come and actually harass me right now. I got some time. I'm on stream. You can come harass me right now.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like
come
that.
and harass the bull right now. What? What kind of harassment is that? What are we talking about? I got time now. You wanna call my phone? Come harass me. Hey, you can super harass me for 100K too. Throw that on the table, pimp. No email. You can DM me too. You ain't gotta go through all that nonsense. Just DM the bowl, man. Jesus Christ. Harassment, he says.
coming down.
Harassment.
Focus on your business, focus on positivity. You got a lot of good stuff going up. Brand new releases are coming out. You got a throwback channel you're trying to get off the ground. Wayne's coming back into your content for the first time in over 5 years.
Right.
Positive happening. Why would you now want to kind of screw that up? This documentary, it took this crazy big change. And again, it's not I have long-standing fans emailing me, talking to me about this, family members.
I get the normal harassment right from you, Hog. And I know you probably got a lot of harassment after that article that came out on you, Pimp. You were a freak bowl, but it's okay. You know what? You're here supporting the channel, and I rock with you. I rock with you, but, I mean, we saw the paperwork, Pimp. Freaky bowl. Freaky bowl! But I want that harassment.
And I was like, all right, you know what? After listening to everyone,
What?
I decided that this is
Yeah, no, I feel you, Pimp. No, it happens, man. It happens. I get it.
the case. Right? This is what I should do. All right? And I'm happy that I came to the decision that I did. All right? I am. I'm happy that I came to the decision that I did. Because I think it's the right thing for now. You know, like I said yesterday, I feel like this documentary, if I ever do one, could work. But I don't think now is the right time. There's too much going on. As I already also told you, I've got personal things.
Oh, what's the score looking like? Bills versus KC is close? Oh, God. That's not good, man. So it's just jump one of them bulls in. A guy with the long hair. Shout out to you. Welcome to the game, pimp. Appreciate you, dog.
Going on in my life.
27-24.
All right. Right now, that you guys have no clue about, that are affecting me and my family, and I don't see the point of putting extra stress on everything for something that's just a game. And it could work out, and some people might like me more, and I might get more viewers on my streams, and people might finally see me in a more positive light. Or it could go down.
Chris. Damn.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Anyway,
Shit like
the
that.
entire internet just is on me more. So let's be honest, Boogie, with his documentary was my probably thought that documentary was going to help him. It did not help him. It made him look 10 times. So that's really all things considered after weighing all of it.
What did I just do?
I decided against it, right? Again, maybe somewhere down the line, when my story has 3 years than 10 years, it's just now. That's it. One documentary. And I'm never doing something like that ever again. Alright? So, I generally feel that this is completely the right decision to make.
Hold on.
This will be it for me. I'm not going to one documentary. And I'm never doing something here.
I can't
further. I feel like it's really the factors that went into it. And all things considered after weighing through all instinct, right? Again, maybe somewhere down the line, when my story has progressed further, I feel like a documentary like this is something you want to do. When you've kind of reached the end of the road, and now you want to tell your story. As I've told you, if I do a documentary like this, this will be it for me. I'm not going to be doing a documentary now, and then in 5 years, and then in 10 years. It's just now. That's it. One documentary. And I'm never doing something like that ever again. Alright? So, I generally feel that this is completely the right decision to make. And I'm happy that I made this decision before things got too wrapped up. I basically wanted to make this decision before real work got off the ground with this. Because as I said...
Didn't he come to your house, pimp? Didn't real work already come off the ground? X Mortis just subbed to the channel. Shout out to X Mortis, man. The bro has just subbed. You know you made it when X Mortis just showed love to you, man.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
I see you, baby.
And this was going to be the week where we were going to actually plan shooting and real work. Everything up to this point was literally just a couple conversations and initial plans and ideas. That was it. Nothing else. So, you know, that's why I said, all right, I don't want to go too far. And then
Disaster. What happened? They lost? They about to blow it?
start turning and plans start being made, things like that. And then next thing you know,
they lost. Oh my God! They missed the field goal. Oh man! No!
Bang, 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 bang.
Yo, how you missed the field goal? I thought you said they were on like the 27. What happened? I thought they were like real close to it. What was that, like a 50-yarder? Someone told me that they were like on the 27th or something like that. Oh, they were on the 30. Oh, that's a far kick, bro. That's a good kick. 44 yard. Damn. Yo, Illuminati confirmed. I don't want to hear none of that, bro. You had one job. The laces were out. The laces were in. That's the problem. Damn, the laces were in, dog. The NFL script might suck my holes.
Bang, bang, bang.
Eisenhorn is Finkel. Finkel is Eisenhorn, dog. Einhorn. Yo, shout out that. Yo, you know that was made because of the kick that we lost? You know that was us? That was the wide, what was it, the wide right or whatever, but they did the wide left or the reverse or something like that. That was because of that kick. It was funny.
so late, and now you kind of screw people over. That was, I didn't want it to go that far either, you know. And that's what's hilarious, because you people in the
Scott
chat
Norwood,
have no idea what the hell any of you were talking about. There's people who you've only listened to detractors and idiots. And
Oh!
you need to stop. You're really
What
dumb.
happened?
If you listen to a single detractor channel or idiot who's talked about this, you've listened to a moron who made everything up. There's two people who know about this documentary. Me and Mike Plum, and that's it.
Okay.
So idiots saying, well, oh, he spent this much money, and he did this and he did that. No, you're an idiot.
Didn't Mike Klum say that though? Didn't he say he spent money like 10 grand on this or what? Didn't he say this? I could have sworn in that interview he mentioned money somehow. I thought he said it. He said he budgeted 15. Oh, okay. Okay, well, Rebsy saying he did. 10 to 15K. He said it would, the whole thing would cost that. Okay, but he did travel and he did pay. Like, so yeah, he probably did waste some money. And that's what he was saying. That wasn't what we were saying. We didn't make the doc. No one, we didn't know that. He was talking, not us. So you don't know what you're talking about, looking fat-headed and smug-faced again over something your man that you just said. There was two people. Yeah, the other person was the one saying all this. Not us. What are you talking about?
Why do you believe morons, right?
Mike? Okay, well, Mike's a moron then. All right, cool.
What are you talking about, right? The whole idea of this documentary was that it was open-ended, and at any point, the
Why does
whole
he make
idea
that face?
of this documentary
What
was
is
that? It was
that?
talking
Why
about,
is it?
right? The whole idea of this documentary.
Imagine
was that it
sitting
was
around next to him and he's doing that in the middle of a talk. Like, what is
No,
that?
You're an idiot. Why do you believe morons, right? What are you talking about, right? The whole idea of this documentary was that it was open-ended, and at any point, either Mike or I could decide against doing it, right? That was always our agreement, so that way we have the openness of doing a real work together, a real collaboration, as opposed to, you get locked into something you don't want to do, and now
Why
you're
did you
screwed.
agree
That's
to it
never
in the
what this was
beginning
supposed
then?
to be.
Why
Right?
did you do
And
that?
that's why we had it like that. Let's say, for example, we had actually really started work on this thing, and we were months into it, but then Mike realized this isn't very entertaining, it's not going to work. We could have canceled it. Or maybe, not we're a couple months in, and then something happens and I can't keep working on it, right? That was what it was supposed to be, but I didn't want it to get to that point. That's why I canceled it
Right.
this early, right? So that basically we could be in a situation where it wouldn't be like, oh my God, we've gotten so far into all of this that now time, resources, and everything has been wasted. Like, I'll be honest, yeah, that would have been really disappointing if I'm taking time out from my work schedule and we film and then the documentary doesn't happen. Yeah, that would have been upsetting, and I'm sure for Mike, schedule.
Yeah, I'm sure it was Mike. It was open-ended for you because you're so fickle on every decision. It was not, Mike was gonna go through with it. This was gonna be a big thing for him to do, okay? The first doc on Philium, all right? This was gonna be the first doc ever. So obviously, I can't see him backing out after the success of Boogie's doc, which we already been saw Boogie outside in his real life and all that. He's been showing it. You have never shown it in years. So obviously yours would probably have been as big or bigger than his was. So yeah, I don't think Mike Columbus is gonna back out of it. You though, is why they probably put that clause in it. Stop putting it on him, bro. I can't see Mike being like, you know what? Nah, I'm not gonna do it. Even if he learned that your life wasn't the most entertaining, he would have still went through with it. Come on, dog. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Out here, all this work and all those things that we have planned for it to have work actually begin and then not. That would have been disappointing, all right? But what you guys got to understand is that Mike is a very busy guy. He's got a ton of things going on. I'm not his only documentary. He's got a million things in the works, and you're going to be seeing more
Cool.
of him coming up. And that's cool,
I told
I wish
him so.
him the best. Listen, I was not his
I've
only
getting
project
told him so.
that he was working on this year. He's got a million things going on at once. I'm one of the many things in his machine that he's working on right now.
Not at this moment. He said after this doc, he's gonna work on other people's. If you like the Boogie one, if you like the DSP one, then you're gonna like the other ones. That's what he said. Let's not try to rewrite history here, pimp. Let's not try to change his words up. He's not working on 3 documentaries at one time. Like, who does that? Yeah, we're gonna film 3 of these cows at once. Uh-oh, that's a machine, bro. That is a machine. You are totally afraid. You are afraid, man. That is so embarrassing to me. So embarrassing. So embarrassing.
So it's not a big deal. But that's the hilarious part is, again, these crazy people who are just so obsessed on me.
Crazy.
To them, this was the only thing in life.
That's
So
not
the
true.
fact that this documentary is canceled must mean that this was insane amounts of time and effort wasted for everyone around. You're wrong. You're idiots. You're fucking morons. Just shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay?
Yeah, right. Gotcha. Pimp.
Okay. So, by the way, enjoy your bands.
Damn.
Okay. So that's that. And that's the end of that discussion. Really, there's no reason to bring it up again. I just wanted to let you know. The funny part about it is, like I said,
Picked this whole
now that
nose,
I've
too.
canceled this documentary,
So disgusting, bro. Like, why would you do that on stream, picking your nose, bro? Why are we doing this? You're a grown man picking your nose.
you see 2 reactions again. The reaction from the detractor hater community is, oh, no. It's just hilarious because
It's not true. It's not true. Nobody cared about it. It's all about detractors versus rich at this point. Ain't nobody's even talking about you, bro. Everybody is watching him fight with everyone else. That's the main discussion right now. Ain't none of it has to do with or, I mean, it's you, but has nothing to do with you, bro. It's all about how, who are these people that you're looking at?
the first portion of the reaction was rejoicing because they think they're going to get all of this content. And now that the documentary's canceled, the reaction is,
I think it was more of they were shocked you were gonna like talk to somebody real again. That's what I think the shock was. Like a lot of people were like, I don't care if this doesn't get paid. That was the main thing I kept saying. I wanted to see it. I stayed. I'm not crying about it that you backed out. I actually thought it was very funny that you backed out. But I'm not gonna lie, sit here and tell you I didn't want to see it. I would have loved to see it. Content, duh. Of course I wanted to see it. But he definitely did, child. I have to say that, bro. Probably.
freaking out. And now, how do we damage control this? Number 1, Phil wasted all the Mike's time and money. Never happened. And number 2, Phil's a coward for not doing the documentary. Right?
True.
So here it is. How can we spin this into more content? Make more shit up. Cut more
No, you are.
Make
Whoa.
shit up, right?
Whoa,
So
sorry.
that's what they do. And
Whoa,
that's what
whoa. You are a coward for not making it. No, that one is true. That is true. The wasting the money thing and all that, that's only person that brought up money was Mike. But the waste, the everything else you said, you are definitely a coward for not doing this. That's 100% fact. 100%. Cowardly. You're telling us right now you're cowardly. Because this can go wrong, and then it can dredge up a bunch of things, and people can get upset. That's cowardly behavior. No, you're telling us that. That's not us making anything up. Okay, I'm gonna speak for me. I'm not making anything up, and that is not a crazy assumption to say that you're cowardly. You're telling me right now you are. You're saying, not me. I'm afraid this might dredge up a lot of stuff. That's cowardly behavior. You're afraid of the sins of your past. That's what you're afraid. You're afraid. That's cowardly.
they're going to. That's literally all they do is they lie and they create controversy and conspiracy. So they have time. They're garbage people. They should exist. All right.
Whoa!
So I don't care about what they say. But the other reaction that I'm
Spent
getting
this whole time talking
people
about
who
what
are
they
true
say.
fans is really, wow, really? So you're not doing it. This is great. Now we can focus on you and your content and all the hot names coming out this year. The throwback channel, having your wife on your streams again, and all this positive stuff that's already in motion. You don't have to worry about at some point this year big interruptions to your schedule. You're not going to be able to stream for extended periods of time during big releases. You're going to be overworked.
So if this was open-ended, what was the point of even talking about it in the beginning? Mr. I don't like to tell a story from the middle. I like to tell a story, the whole thing. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. What about all that? Then why bring up that you were doing a doc, bro? you had found out something within those last 2 days and pulled the plug because you were a coward. That's the only explanation. Something happened in the last 2 days and you pulled the plug out. You might have found out something was happening. Kat said no. I don't know what it is. Whatever it was, you pulled the plug out because of that. Like, stop the cap, bro. We overpromised and underdelivered. Big facts. Big facts, Nugs. Big facts.
Super stressed. And then when this thing comes out, it's going to be an endless cycle of drama and nonsense for everyone. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, basically now people are like relaxing because of this decision. So that's what I think. I mean, if you see those reactions, I feel like I did the right thing. When I see the reaction from the hater community, the way that they reacted, freaking out, I did the right thing. And when I see relief from my truest, biggest supporters and fans, I know I did the right thing.
I just don't like that word, fans. I don't. And it's not, like I said, it's not just him saying it. I really don't like that word. It's just so pretentious. I don't like that word. It's just, it's so, yeah. I don't like it. Ooh, I got fans. Ooh, look at me and my fans. Ooh. That word bothers me. I don't think anybody really likes to be called a fan. I don't know. I'm a Ravens fan for the rest of the season. Chris, I don't think you want to talk about being a fan of Raven after what I spoke about in the beginning, pimp.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Thank God that you ended with the season at the end of it, pimp. Thank God.
Okay? And for those of you who just wanted drama and now you're not going to get it and you're so sad, don't worry. The lol cows are still out there for you. There's a whole fucking
you're still
podcast
here.
about them, and there's tons of them for you to go make fun of. You just need to be here.
I'm doing it right now. What are you talking about? I'm doing it right now.
You're in the wrong spot.
I'm in the right spot. You just gave me so much content right now. I'm here.
All right. So let's now continue on.
Jesus Christ, bro.
I got the drip.
What a coward. So afraid of people that he had to pull out of the dock. What a loser. Couldn't do it. His people were so afraid. He's programmed them to be so afraid. Oh my God, is this still going on, dog? You check meltdown, desperately begging to oh, okay. Oh, that's 40-something minutes of it. Good God. Good God. There is something I want to take a look at real quick that we must highlight. Okay? We must highlight it. Alright? It's mandatory. Because it has to do with our pal from this train. Alright? We must highlight this. This was a big pivotal moment for the gang. Anytime the gang gets a W, we highlight it. Big or small. And this is something that we need to highlight because the gang caught a W. Only W's, okay? This is our boy Nugs putting in pain on Filipio. Alright?
Wow. Zangief against JP. This is probably Zangief's worst matchup in the game. Because JP's normals are so effing good. I don't know how I'm going to get in on him.
Talk about it.
I couldn't move. He drive rush. My character.
Look at him.
He would not allow me to do this.
Shout out Nugs.
Shout out to hate.
Yo, dog, thank you for the 199.
Shout out to hate.
Look at him smoking them. Packing them out, too.
His normals are so good. He's red.
There you go. Ooh, come on, Nugs. There you go, pimp. I didn't even know you played this game like this, dog.
Wow, it stuffs the anti-air. So what do I do to his teleport? I literally don't know what to do to his teleport. I can't anti-air him.
One down, baby. One down, baby. Come on, Nugs. Smoke bowl. Pack him out, Nugs. There you go, Brody. There you go, dog.
Wow.
Yeah, look, he's even excited about. Wow, he's happy that you're smoking them. Look at Gang getting that W on him. There you go. Ooh, it's okay. He got a couple of hits on you. It's all right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ooh, off the wall on him. Off the wall. Stuffed all that, too. Look at my dog.
He blocks the
Nugs,
combo
man.
for no inexplicable
Ooh,
reason.
he ain't letting no winds fly. Look, oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Look at you, Phil. You don't even know what he's doing. Oh,
Ball? Oh my God! This is not a
Nuggers.
shit
That's
like that.
one,
Shit like
baby.
that.
That's
Like
one.
that. I
Oh, you
can't
thought it
miss
was
that.
it? Nugs
This
was like,
guy
oh, you
doesn't
thought
have
it was
to-
just one?
He can
You
just
thought it was
stand
just
here
one
and
gang?
and
No.
forget.
He
He's
ran it
getting
back
on
again.
everything.
He ran it back again.
Wow!
Said, I'll run it back. I'll run it back.
By one mash standing fucking there.
Talk to him, Nugs. Ooh. Oh, they did no look Kane on him.
I literally can't do anything.
There you go, Nugs.
It still hit me. I'm not doing anything. He's hitting me
He
with
said,
shit.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
finish it.
attacking.
Ooh,
I'm
he's gonna
still
finish
not
you off from
attacking.
back here.
I'm still blocking.
That's what I'm talking about.
Back. Wow.
That's what I'm talking about, Nugs.
Unplayable.
Here it comes. Here it comes. JP is cracked.
Oh, I pressed no buttons for it.
Ooh, flipped them ball. Look at him, he's smoking them too. Ain't even looking at ball.
Again,
Oh.
I pressed no buttons according to the
Flipped
game.
them.
I can't do anything to anything.
No, you can't do anything because you're trash. That's why. Can't do anything. And here
What
we
the
go.
fuck? He's literally just spamming. He's just spamming. I can't do anything to get it on. It's trash again.
Nugs, 2-0, bodied my dog. Shout out to Nugs. God tier Street Fighter player, smoked Phil. Anytime a gang member gets a win, we celebrate it. I don't care about nothing. I don't care if it's debating them. I don't care if it's in the game. We celebrate our wins over here with the gang. Anytime they win and we celebrate wins over here, all right? You better show love to him. You bodied him. You packed him out. Gang packed him out.
Bang,
4th place in Evo, by the way. Thanks.
Bang, bang.
Yes, definitely. I was very, very happy to see that, Nugs. So shout out to you. I didn't even know you played the game for real like that. So shout out to the Bull Nugs for that. That was good. That was good. That was good. Okay, so now we have a choice. Right? We have a choice. Do we want to take a look for the last thing I was going to end on? I have a video you can take a look at about his React channel getting bombed. Or is the DSP throwbacks, is he live right now? And we'll take a look at that. Because I think he might be live. I don't know. Oh, it's not starting till 10:30 at night. Oh! Duty! Yeah. What's wrong with you, dog? I blame Duty. Okay, let's... Oh, wait, what is it? Review Tech interviews Clum. Uh-oh. Let's see this. Uh-oh. Mike Clum says he's disappointed. Mike Clum saying he's disappointed, Bull. Hey. Good Chemicals just got jumped into the gang. Shout out to you, Pimp. Welcome to the gang, man. slider season in full effect. Breaking news, Jake. Hey. Kim Jong-Burnell, what's cracking?
On it. Mike, how are you?
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm well. What in the name of hell happened?
Voltic, what's poppin'?
Oh, are we just
We're talking
are we
about, Philip Burnell.
Oh, Mr. Burnell. Well, you
Yes.
know,
Mr.
It's
Burnell.
all business. In business, it's all, you know, some things work, some things don't. I understand, you know. It's a lot of it's about timing and things. You know, not everything works out. Not everything works out right now. I mean, so, you know.
I know
we had a good meeting. And a few good calls, and it just sounds like it's not going to be the time right now, so he's canceling. Obviously, I was a little disappointed, but, you know, worse things have happened to me.
Michael, did you get too close to the Snortex? Did you
Well,
get too close? Did you get too close? I know you can't say too much and you're a professional, but did you start sniffing the smelly man on his phone that he was pulling Hogan's?
No. Phil is, surprisingly, you know, compared to what people say, Phil actually smells, if not neutral, I would say even smells good.
Oh, I'm sure. No, I'm sure he's very sniffable. I'm talking about, like.
Wait a minute. What? What
If
did
not
he just
neutral, maybe people say Phil actually smells, if not neutral, I would say even smells good.
Oh, no, I
smells neutral? I would think he smells good. What are you, Joe Biden? What are you talking about? That's not what he meant. What? Yeah, I gave him a good whiff, and yeah, he smelled pretty good.
I'm sure. No, I'm sure he's very sniffable. I'm talking about, like,
Being
did you
sniffable is
maybe
great.
like find out about the WWE?
Ames, what's cracking, man? Appreciate the two, pimp. Big ups outside again, of course, man. We stay outside. Post-clum clarity. We stay outside, pimp. Appreciate it.
WWE stuff. I know
No,
you can't say.
No. Phil and I have a great relationship. We ended
So weird.
things on positive terms. And
Positive
we're,
with an H on it.
you know, I have other projects I'm pursuing, but, you know, you never close a book in this type of thing with someone as interesting as Phil. The
True.
story and the documentary could only get more interesting down the road. So I'm gonna remain in touch with him. I'm sure there will be more and more interesting things emerging in his community. And I've got other stuff
Clumster. Don't say community. Don't gas this man up, all right? It's not a community, all right? It's a cult, all right? Don't gas him up with the community talk, all right? It's a cultito.
I'm moving to, but there's no hard feelings for Phil, and the door on my side remains open. You know, that's it. I mean,
So you're moving on from Phil for now. The project is canceled.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And you know, I think there's an interesting story, and it's not good. Phil, as much as you guys may want him not to be, I don't know who's on the call or whatever. Phil's not going anywhere. This man is a staple. He is an evergreen staple of the entertainment community. So.
You don't think that people will eventually get bored of his shtick of begging?
No, it looks like it's just getting bigger and bigger every day.
Jesus Christ, bro. The fact he didn't call his channel the Clum Dumpster is a criminal. Yeah, I think it's another low-cow game walkthrough. If I had to guess, I would say wings.
Hey, you know, I've never seen anything like during my time in the Snortex or whatever they call it. I've never seen anything quite like that. I've never, you know, he'll be live and then there's like 10 other channels live broadcasting his same thing.
Yeah.
They're getting, you know, it's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. But it's interesting. I would love to be back into the the Vortex or Snortex or whatever it's called, maybe later this year, maybe in many years, maybe in 5 years. But I'm not giving up on it entirely.
That's good.
But not everything works out, and I'll try again in the future. And if it never happens, it's one of those interesting things I did. I met with Phil, met with his wife. It was a good meeting, and I'll always have that memory.
The thing with him is that what I think with Phil, and you don't have to comment because I understand.
You don't want no slide, Doc. That's too much grit outside, right? It's too much damage has been put outside. Might get jammed up and go right back to jail. I'm kidding. I'm not entertained. I couldn't hold down a Doc at all. Not with my life. At all.
I think he thought it was going to be like a propaganda piece for us. I don't think, because I saw you, I mean, this is nothing a hidden secret. I saw you tried to get in contact with Derek. Yeah, I said, like,
sure. I told Phil, I disagree. I think he was very aware from the beginning. I was very clear with him, as I would be with anybody in this type of situation. Like, hey, if I'm going to do this, it's going to show things that are funny. It's going to show things that are interesting. It's going to show things that are potentially negative. So he was bought into that. I think what happened, it was just not good timing. I mean, he had some other things going on that are personal, as well as, maybe the way it was portrayed into the public, how it was and when it was maybe not the best timing and everything.
Oh, he didn't like how everyone was talking about it, and how the truth is coming out slowly, gang. We're getting the truth very slowly. It's slowly coming to the surface. We're gonna find out exactly what happened here. Okay, all right.
So, I mean, this
So
happened.
why would he sign on to begin with if it wasn't the best time?
So, do you mean that the fact that you would announced it on this show, kind of, that you didn't like that?
No. I think just the nature of, there's so many people that feel so strongly about him that whenever you hear the word documentary, there's all these assumptions of what that could end up looking like, and the rumblings of what it will be versus what it is, and it just creates an environment where it's hard to stay productive and creative.
As a person who's followed Phil now for probably about a decade.
Wait. What? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? I gotta hear that again. I'm sorry. I'm not. What? What are you talking about?
Feel so strongly about him that whenever you hear the word documentary, there's all these assumptions of what that could end up looking like, and the rumblings of what it will be versus what it is, and it just creates an environment where it's hard to stay productive and creative.
As a person who's followed Phil now for probably about a decade, if not more, this is his thing. It's never good timing. Whenever he was supposed to go on a podcast, which he's done one, and it was disastrous for him. It's never good. It's always timing. It's either timing or to protect his family. Those are the two things that you're talking about a man who he's dedicated. He sticks to a schedule. He's not just going on things left and right, and that's why you want him so bad. So love him or hate him, the fact that he's not agreeing to everything is what makes the exclusive so exclusive, and that it almost builds the interest. So I can't blame him for being selective, for being discerning. I think it's an intelligent move. And I think that it makes you keep talking about him and wanting to get whoever can get with him is even that much more interesting.
Yeah, but why would you want, and especially in this space, that's not what you want to do. This is a very collaborative space. And if you have someone that is so esteemed as Phil made Mike out to be, I've never heard of him before until the Boogie Doc, but whatever. If you had someone so esteemed that was going to do a doc, and he clearly loves you, I mean, he's talked very highly of you. I'm sorry, it just sounds weird because I've never really heard this before. I've never heard someone unironically say that you're such a hard worker and the schedule thing was a good idea. I've never heard, so it's like mind blowing to me. So I feel like this would have been the guy to do it with. So the fact that you backed out on this dude, it's just so wild to me. It's so crazy. Do you hear how he's talking? He's defending you. He's saying it was a smart business, like a decision he made. This seemed like the best guy to do it, and this is another thing you squandered. You should have took it while and struck while the iron was hot. This man loves you. I know he's got to play the game though, but I think some part of him really likes him.
So I get it. I would have loved to do it. I had a lot of fun things planned for it, but you know, you can move on in life, and then you try again in the future.
Can you instead make a romantic film about his May 1st, 2016 experience?
You know, that's not as much the genre I'm going for this time. But I'm sure there's some audience for it. But I will say, I'll put it on record. Everything was done professionally. There was no, I didn't spend. I took a trip out, but that's the risk. These are the small hundreds of dollars of risk you take in any business thing. If you were buying a company or selling a company.
Yeah, of course. There's development.
It's not, people act like, oh my God, I spent months and months. It's like, yeah, but this happens. This is called business. You start things.
Okay, so there you go, Phil. That's not us saying it. He did waste money, and he did waste months and months of time. So when people start saying it, don't say it's the detractor saying it. It's literally the guy that you said. It's either you or him. So when that starts floating around the ether, that Mike Klum says that you wasted his time and months of time, that's not us saying it. That's him saying it. We just heard him say it. I didn't know that until right now when he said that. So don't start saying, oh, detractors lie. No. Mike is telling you this. All right? So the $10,000 didn't happen. It was hundreds of dollars. He lost. Or he just, whatever. Doesn't care about it. He wasted months of time. So let's just make that clear now.
Stop things.
I could have told you from, like, if you came to me, Mike, like saying, hey, I'd like to, do a documentary on DSP, I would have told you, but like, hey, you could try. But he probably...
Can we clear up a few things that are just going around that I'm sure you can just shut down instantly?
Sure.
One of them would be the idea that you would still do a DSP documentary without his consent.
No, I don't have any interest in that. There's plenty of those.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I think he even said it. It's not the professional. I wouldn't ever want people to see me as like, oh, I have a subject, and then like I'm gonna.
Well, I said that I said that yesterday. I said it was just optically wouldn't be a good idea to do it. I said that yesterday on the game. I literally said that. I said the same thing. Like it's optically it looked crazy. It would just look wild.
So then it's just basically, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's just basically another video essay at that point.
Yeah, I'd be able to put some production value, do cool interviews, but that's just not the nature of how I would handle my business.
Pause, Duty. That's disgusting. Please do not clum in my chat. Don't be chat clumming.
Yeah, so there's no shot that you would, there's stupid rumor.
Yo, this Jay dude has been spazzing on all the detractors and calling out all of them. I want to have a conversation with this bull. I want to talk to Jay. That's who I want to talk to. Because he's like, you guys are ridiculous. You guys should just give it up. There's nothing important. He was buying out. I want to talk to that man. I want to have a conversation and see what his issue with all of the people that talk about Phil. He really is. He's feeling himself, bro.
There's going around that he signed a contract.
No. I don't need you to talk to Jay. I'll talk to Jay.
And you can hold it over his head and say, well, you have to.
No.
I'll have a talk.
Yeah, there were some assholes out there trying to say to me on Twitter, some of his devout dent detractors, that it's still going to happen anyway, so stop. And they told me to eat a cucumber. I'm like, no, he's not going to do the documentary without Phil. Like, then he doesn't have access to a lot of different information. It's stupid.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that, and I value my relationship with Phil, and I think it's fair to him, if there is going to be a documentary on him, that he would be heavily involved. So that if it does ever happen, that will be the terms in which I would do it.
All right, Mike.
One last thing just before you go. Do you want to talk about what you're doing next, or are you going to keep that under wraps?
No, you gotta
surprise
keep it,
people.
It will be exciting. I think if you were looking forward to the DSP doc, you will definitely look forward to this
I'm
one.
saying wings.
And a few others. So I would say check out DSP Gaming. Tune in, become a member. Tip. He's a legendary content creator that's lasted the test of time, 16 years and going. So
15.
I check out DSP Gaming. But that's all.
Yeah, no one begs like Phil. But thank you, Mike, for coming on. I appreciate it. And I appreciate your professionalism as well. Have a good night.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Was he contractually obligated to shout him out, or? I told you, he squandered this. This is the perfect guy to do it with. And you pause. But in your room. Wow. So no Doc, Mike the Clumpster has been clumped on, man. Jesus Christ. That's it. Yeah, that was not the greatest idea. If I was Filippo, I would have definitely went through it. Because this was probably the best guy to do it with, really. No cap. I think that is he's paying 40 clums and ladders.
Shit like that.
Dude, I value my relationship with Phil. That's a sick statement, ain't it, Sean? That's a dirty statement, dog. I ain't never heard that statement before. I value my relationship with them. I think that's it, gang. I think that's it. Yeah. So, I appreciate everyone for coming out. Thank you all. I had fun. Make sure I am obligated to tell you I've been forced. A pistola has been put to my head to go to DSP throwbacks because all of the members are, or whatever. The member thing. So go get your gifted membership. They're selling like hotcakes over at DSP, the DSP universe. If you want that gifted membership, go over there and get it. You're gonna get one probably real quick. So go take a look at that. I appreciate that. Good Chemicals. Welcome to the gang as well. Gang, I will be back tomorrow night. 8:30, your boy will be back at it like a crack habit, and we have more things to talk about, all right? Yes, definitely big ups Argentina. Shout out to y'all the guys, y'all the ghosts, y'all the god bodies. Welcome to all the new gangs, Slaughter Gang, stand up. I love y'all the truth. I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Peace.
Enemy and our peeps, just how they play this shit. Break the men, take all their pride, emasculate them quick. So when
Don DeMarco.
Shit, we gon' raise the clip, but if we on the menu, you getting 86, I keep on for what's at hand. And I take the risk. If it's burgers on Wednesday or Friday.
Nonsense in the chat. So already people are asking valid questions, right? With this YouTube exploit going on, and people who are able to gift insane amounts of memberships for like a penny, right? Obviously this is going to destroy this channel if I allow it to happen. So I'm going to fix this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and look at my memberships on this channel and have to reprice them, so that basically now the gifted memberships won't affect submit videos. All right. So what I will probably do is have standard members on this channel be cheaper, but literally do nothing. Like, standard members won't get a benefit. It'll just be access to the emotes and stuff like that. Okay. And what I'll probably do is I'll change it and I'll make it be the super supporter level is the level where you can submit videos for the show, but I'm going to change the pricing. So the super supporter is now the same price as